are not supposed to relax here. It is not a other course. It is very, very important course. It is called as a professional course. When you have come to the professional course, you must be very studious from day one itself. That's why I want to throw light on some of the issues here, how your academic record is going to play an important role when the placement is going to take place. That is very, very important. That is very, very important. Even whether it is placement, research, or any other higher education, when you want to go for higher education, at that time also it is very, very important. Now, you see here, our college has started in 1979. It is 47th year, and 2009 our college is renamed as KLE Dr. M.S. Eshgiri College of Engineering and Technology, and in 2021 we joined the KLE Technological University. This one is the 5th batch. Already I have told you that how our university is different from other universities is we are concentrating more on the problem based learning and project based learning. Actually you have to do then that is project based. When you are going to do the projects, that is mini project, major projects, then the senior design projects, when you are going to do that one, the concepts will become more and more clear. So when you are going to do the projects. So if you don't do the projects, it is only one-sided, it becomes only theoretical teaching and learning process. Now the methodology is also changed here, teaching learning process. Now initially 30 or 40 years back, it was only the teacher used to teach and the students used to listen. Now it is not like that. All the integrated programs are there. Under the integrated programs, the theory part as well as lab part is taken in the same class with a laptop. So the scenario has changed now. In the classrooms, now more noise has to come. It is not silence. More noise has to come. More discussions have to take place. So when discussions are going to take place, you can clear your doubts. It is the scenario now. So in the classrooms, now it is not like that 30 or 40 years back. Silence you are not supposed to maintain. There should be more noise, more discussions, more doubt clearing sessions should be there. So that is the scenario. Like that the curriculum is framed and it is integrated theory as well as lab. Now we have got 9 UG programs including BCA and 3 PG programs, that is MTech in Structural Engineering in Civil Department, MCA and MBA. Already you know the 9 UG programs: Civil Engineering, Mechanical, Electrical, Electronics, Computer Science, Chemical, Biomedical, Computer Science, AI, and these are the UG courses and 3 PG courses. And 6 departments are recognized as research centers to continue the research. Now this one is very, very important when you are coming for the first day, because I want to throw the light on this one, because we should not tell these things at the end of the third year or 4th year when you are coming. Now if I tell in the beginning itself, you can maintain your academic record. A strong academic record you have to maintain from the first day itself. That is very important. If we tell this one at the 3rd year or 4th year, tell that, sir, you would have told this one in the first year itself, we would have maintained very good academic record. Because for the placements and for higher studies, everywhere this academic record plays very, very important role. Say for example, if you take the first semester, subject 1 you have got a grade point of 9.8, subject 2 9.4, subject 3 8.8, subject 4 9.3, subject 5 9.1, then multiplied by the, then some formula is there. Dean Academic is going to take in detail how SGPA is calculated. It is a very simple formula. These grade points are multiplied by credit points, then that average is taken. Say for example, for the first semester, the SGPA of the first semester itself is 9.1. You don't worry about that calculation. That calculation he is going to take in academic section next to my session. So there it is very simple formula. By that simple formula, you are going to calculate the SGPA of first semester. Similarly here, example 2, you can see semester 1 SGPA is 9.2. Semester 2 SGPA is 6.3. Semester 3 SGPA is 7. If you take the average of this one, it is becoming 7.1. That is CGPA. CGPA of one student is 7.1. If you take example 3, CGPA of another student is also 7.3. Almost 7.7. example 2, example 3. CGPA is 7.1 and 7.3. But you can see the difference here. What is the difference between example 2 and example 3 here is, example 2, there is no consistency here. If you see from semester 1 to semester 8, there is no consistency. Semester 1 it is 9.2, semester 2 it is 6.3, semester 3 it is 7, no consistency. If you see example 2, here the consistency is there. You see the SGPA of all the 8 semester, he has got SGPA of 7. So when the placement company is coming to the college, they are going to ask the placement officer who has got CGPA of 8. CGPA of 8 will come from 2 sessions. That is example 2 or CGPA of 7. CGPA of 7 is also here. CGPA of 7 is also here. So some companies will ask only CGPA of 7. Only CGPA of 7. Some where this one is, the package is going to become high. When the package is high, at that time they are going to ask every semester they must have a SGPA of 7 or SGPA of 8, SGPA of 9 in all the semesters. In all the semesters. Overall is 9. But every semester also you must have 8. Every semester you must have 9. That is very important. That consistency. So when the package is going to be more, at that time this plays very important role. Example number 3, this plays a very important role. When the package increases, at that time in every semester they are going to ask for the SGPA of 8 or 7 or 9 depending upon the package. 7 you have got 10 lakh package. For SGPA of 8 in all the semesters, the package may be 15 lakhs, like that. So it is the first day. Once again I request all the students, you must maintain a good SGPA from day 1 itself, from semester 1. You should not think that I will come to final year. When I am in final year, I am going to study and I am going to score distinction or CGPA of 9 in the final year. That is not important. You can see example 2 and example 3 here. The SGPA from first semester itself is very, very important. That is very important. And parents also, I urge upon all the parents here who are present, you see that your ward is going to score good CGPA from semester 1 itself. It means that from day 1 itself. Now for that, we have made that 75% of the attendance is mandatory for all the courses, for all the semesters. So it is your duty to come to the college by morning 8 o'clock, because first semester starts at morning 8 o'clock. When it starts at 8 o'clock, you must come here by 8 o'clock. Library is open from 9 a.m. to evening 8 p.m. The library is open. Library is full of books. Whatever book is required, every book is available in the library. Staff members are there, HODs are there, deans are there, and apart from that, we will be there every time from morning 9 to 6 o'clock. So if any problem is there, you can come and you can discuss. And Dean Student Welfare is also there. If any non-academic or academic problem is there, you can discuss with Dean Student Welfare. So this is very, very important. Now, once again, I request all the students to take it very seriously. It is a professional course. It is very important course. Whatever may be the branch, from first day itself, you must become alert. It is not that I will come to 6th and 7th semester, at that time I will read. And first semester, see here, example number 1, see here, semester number 2, he has got SGPA of 6.3. It is very, very less. It should not happen like that. Now coming to the next, when you are going for the higher studies also, at that time also they are going to see the academic record is going to play a very important role when you are going for higher studies. At the end of 4th semester, 4 years, you are going for higher studies. That is, you are going to clear graduate aptitude test in engineering for MTech in IITs, and GRE you are going to score, say for example, maximum marks of GRE is 340. To get good university in any of the part of the world, 320 GRE score is required. And I urge upon all the parents here, you are under the misconception that if your student is going to USA, you are thinking that my son is in US. It is not like that. There are 200 universities in the US, only top 50 are good. Only top 50. So how to get admission there? How to get admission in top 50? For that, the academic record from first day, that is 15th September 2025, from this day onwards, it is required. From this day itself, you take it a point that from 15th September 2025, you have to maintain good record. Then only you are going to get in top US universities admission in top universities. They are not like that. So to get top 50, you have to score minimum 320 marks is expected from GRE. Now, if you want to get good admission in good MBA colleges, 99 plus percentile is required. 99 plus. And for GMAT in US universities, maximum marks is 800. You have to score minimum 740 plus to get good university. Good university and bad university are equally important there. So you must choose. So for that, academic record plays a very important role. And for UPSC as well as for KPSC also, they are going to see the academic record. That is example 3 I have shown you. Consistency. Consistency is very, very important under all the semesters. If consistency is there, then only you are going to get good company and good college. Now, when we are coming for the rankings, how the university rankings are done is, for Indian universities, it is NIRF rankings. And then for world universities, QS world rankings. That is taken into considerations. So, all these universities, they are going to see the record from first semester itself. It is from the first semester itself. So that's why I have taken this one. Now for under university rankings, just 2 days back, the NIRF rankings have been announced for all the universities, for all the engineering colleges and management colleges in India. Now if you take the NIRF rankings, now under NIRF, here engineering is there. If you click on NIRF and engineering, you are going to get all the engineering colleges list and their rankings. If you click on management, you are going to get all the management institutes in India from rank number 1 to rank number 250. So like that. Now if you come to engineering, you see here Indian Institute of Technology Madras is number 1, Indian Institute of Technology Delhi is number 2, Indian IIT Bombay is number 3. Like that you are going to have the rank. Like this 250 ranks you are going to get. 250 ranks, up to 250. So here, to get admission here, your academic record is very, very important. Your academic record from the first semester itself is very, very important. You may clear the examination, but some marks are there for the examination, some marks are there for the academic record from the first semester. So we cannot neglect first semester, you cannot neglect second semester, you cannot neglect third semester. That is like that. Similarly, management institutes, IIM Ahmedabad number 1, IIM Bangalore number 2, IIM Kozhikode number 3, Indian Institute of Technology number 4 under management, MBA courses. So again MBA courses, some marks will be there for the entrance examination, some marks will be there for the academic record. Academic record. See, this is also very, very important. Similarly, if you go for the higher studies in the US or Germany, that is taken by the QS World Rankings. So when you are going for the QS World Rankings, it has been already announced. Now find your dream university today. Find your dream university today. So under this one, see here, under world number 1, MIT is there. Here, to get number 1, that is MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And next one is Imperial College London, Stanford University. Like this, the list goes on. So wherever you want to get admission here, that is top 50 universities in the world, that is Singapore, Malaysia, some universities are there. They are also under top 50. So there, to get this one, GRE score of 320 plus is required out of 340. 320 plus marks is required out of 340, and apart from that one, academic record from the first semester. So this one is the list. MIT number 1, Imperial College London number 2, Stanford University number 3, University of Oxford number 4, Harvard University number 5, University of Cambridge 6. Zurich University number 7, like this. So you have to aim for top 50 universities in the world, top 50. So in that direction, everybody must work. Our aim is that our students should work in this direction. Our students should work in this direction so that they are going to get admission in top 50 universities of the world. If you get admission there, we are also proud. Our college will become proud. So from day itself, day one itself, you start preparing. Don't neglect anything. Now, apart from this one, to make the syllabus industry ready, we have taken Gen AI course. Already you know that artificial intelligence, even every day if you open a paper, newspaper, artificial intelligence is coming into picture. Everywhere artificial intelligence is used. It is irrespective of the mechanical field, electrical field or computer science. Everywhere artificial intelligence is used, even in management courses, MBA courses. Decision making by using artificial intelligence, decision making. So therefore artificial intelligence is very, very important. There are so many certification courses, and we have in KLE Technological University, we have introduced artificial intelligence in the 4th semester itself, across all the branches. Artificial intelligence is there as a subject in the 4th semester itself, from mechanical, civil, chemical, across all the branches. The artificial intelligence has been introduced in our university. You are going to learn. This one is the second batch or third batch when you come to 4th semester. So already it has been introduced in the previous semester, and for that one data center is required. Only by introducing the subject there, it is not going to suffice all our needs. So here some infrastructure is also required for artificial intelligence. So that infrastructure is nothing but we have taken the data center. This one is the data center we have taken by paying 70 lakh rupees, and 5 workstations we have taken by paying 1.13 crores. So we have invested about 2 crores on the computers itself, so that high-end computing can take place. You have to do the projects by using high-end computing facility. So high-end computing facility has been created in the college to do the AI projects. So all the students, username, password will be given. You have to make the best use of these computers. You have to make the best use of these computers. It is for students only. And we have got 16 acres of campus. Under this one, we have got 4 hostels, 2 boys and 2 ladies. We have got 2 separate gyms. Playground is there. 8 buses are there. Bus facility is also there. Library, auditorium, academic area, administrative area, amenities area, circulation. And apart from this one, for the, it is not only academics. It is not only academics. For overall development of the student is also very, very important. Overall development of the students. To take care of overall development of the students, there are 8 student clubs are there. Media club, this one literary club, fine arts club, sports club, like that 7 student clubs are there. You have to take active part in these clubs. You have to become the members, and overall development of the student is also required. It is very much essential. And in the month of every year, in the month of March, we are going to conduct a techno-cultural event called as Invento. So Invento is conducted every year. There we are going to nurture the, we want to bring out the hidden talents from the students. So there you can showcase your talent, whatever hidden talent. Some may be good in Rangoli, some may be good in painting, some may be good in modeling, like that. So your talent will be, you can showcase your talent in Invento 2026. We are going to have the Invento 2026 in the month of March. So this is also required. And our mechanical department was sanctioned by AICTI Idea Lab by 1.1 crore. Under the AICTI Idea Lab, we have got the 3D printing machines. 3D printing machine. This one is laser cutting machine. This one is wood cutter. We have got CNC machines. And apart from this one, this year, just 1 month back, we have got from Karnataka government, we have got 10 crores for the nurturing of the incubation centers. That is, if you are coming up with the idea, as I have already told you that we are having engineering exploration as well as social innovation for the first year itself. So in under engineering exploration, you are coming up with an idea based on the theme. So that idea will be nurtured here, and for that incubation center will be set up under the government of Karnataka ambit, and you can showcase your, you can come up with your innovative ideas. That means you can convert that one into a prototype. Prototype can be converted into a commercial product. So this one is also possible. Only 11 colleges in Karnataka have sanctioned 10 crore rupees. Under 11 colleges, ours is one of the college that is sanctioned by TBI2. So we have identified already 5,000 square feet of area for the first year incubation center, and next year again we are taking 5,000 square feet of area. Totally 10,000 square feet we require under the innovation, that is incubation center. So that will be established here. We are coming up with a new canteen building. We are coming up with a new administrative building in this year. That plans have already been sanctioned, and we are coming up with those two buildings in the coming year. Okay. Thank you. This one is about the overall picture.
Thank you, sir, for the detailed orientation. Let's move towards next session. We have our Dean Academics, Dr. Praveen Gorpade, sir, to brief about academic rules and regulations. Dr. Praveen Gorpade, sir, is currently serving as Dean Academics and Professor in Chemical Engineering Department with over 17 years of teaching and research experience. He holds a PhD in Civil and Environmental Engineering from Hanyang University, South Korea, where his work focused on mineral-based degradation of chlorinated hydrocarbons. He has published around 15 international journal papers, authored a book chapter, presented at international conferences, and holds 2 Korean patents related to advanced cement-based remediation technologies. Sir, research spans environmental engineering, wastewater treatment, soil sciences, material science, and stabilization technologies, with ongoing projects on foundry sand reuse, red mud utilization in sustainable bricks, and permeable reactive barriers for water purification. He has received multiple awards. Anil Patel, sir, to welcome Praveen Gorpade, sir, with a flower. Thank you, sir. I request sir to take over the session.
Sorry. Encourage. Total. सुरू नहीं वाटतं. लाइट बंद. Good morning, all. Am I audible there? Last bench. Yeah, my name is Praveen Gorpade, and I'm Dean Academics of the college. Most important parts of academics. You will understand many things as you progress in your curriculum, because I don't expect you to know everything in one go. It will be heavy for you in 1 hour. So I'll just give you overview of this, and as you continue your journey in engineering, you will understand many regulations which will be a regular part of your academic journey. So I'll be just speaking about academic regulation governing both UG and PG programs. One thing is very clear. If you look into this rules and regulations of academic, they are slightly different compared to other universities. So you need to understand some things which are very basic, fundamental things. Don't take tension, because I'll be using some terminologies that will be a part and parcel of your life in next 4 years. So I don't expect you to remember everything. For anything, I will be there. Exam section will be there. You can always contact us. You can contact your staff members if you have any confusion. So we'll start with this. This is very interesting thing that we are making 21st century engineer. And when we are making 21st century engineer, what will be the attributes, what we expect from an engineer in 21st century? The whole education system, what we are dealing now, all of you are from Gen Z generation, right? Okay. So Gen Z generation and followed by Alpha and Beta generation and Gamma generations, I believe. I am from Millennial generation. Your parents are from earlier generation to me. Things are changing. Things are changing at very fast rate. And then education system has to cope up with this so that we produce engineers which will be required by society. That is what is very important. So you should have some attributes as an engineer and what attributes 21st century expects from you. That is what is very important. So let me put it in very simple words. You are the products of this industry called engineering college. These products, we have to sell it outside. And if industry accepts you, then this product quality should be really good. So we should prepare you for industry, outside which when they will absorb you. And this is as simple as this. So you should have some quality as a product, and those are called as attributes. Okay. So if you look into this, I'll be covering attributes of 21st century engineer. There is something called OBE, outcome-based education, academic rules and regulations governing both UG and PG program, and then how exactly this academic structure in our university works. So a good engineer, what all things he should have? Yeah, of course, it is expected that you should have engineering knowledge. Okay. Science is what you have learned so far. Engineering is application. So you will be applying that science what you have learned. And we will make you to apply that science what you have learned so far or you will be learning in future. So to put it in a simple word, engineering is applied science. So don't be under impression that you are going to lose physics, mathematics and chemistry. No, you will be studying it with application orientation. And that is what is engineering. Okay. So you should have engineering knowledge. You should have problem analysis capability. You should have capability to design, develop a solution for the problems. You should have ability to conduct complicated investigation for complicated problems. You should have that ability. All of you know ChatGPT? Very valid question, right? ChatGPT has been a very good friend of yours, right? You'll get surprised if I tell you, you will forget ChatGPT in next 2 years. It will be outdated technology. Will you believe that? That means when we did our engineering, there was no ChatGPT. Now this generation is with ChatGPT. Probably by the time you complete engineering, midway of your engineering, ChatGPT will be outdated. And there will be something else which will come. I'm not against you using ChatGPT. You should know how to give prompt engineering. What question you're going to ask, depending upon that, you're going to get answer. Lot of tools will come in future. And then I cannot say that I don't know this tool. This is how the future will be. That is what is engineering tool usage. It could be a core engineering tool or it could be soft tool of engineering where people will deal with many softwares and other tools. Definitely, we are engineers to make work better. So definitely, we have to get connected to the world. Most important part, ethics. Ethics will be very important. So work ethics will matter a lot. So whatever engineering you develop, work ethics will matter. Engineers' ethics will matter. So you will be learning ethical part also. Individual and collaborative teamwork. We call it as multidisciplinary work. You might be very intelligent person. Unless you know how to play in a team, you will not survive. So we will be teaching you how to work in a team, individual and collaborative teamwork. Very important part is how you communicate. How you communicate, the communication could be in multiple ways. I am not telling communication is just spoken language what we have, but communication could be different at different levels. For a good programmer, how well you write that program is a part of a communication. If you are speaking, conveying something, how good you are in language is equally important. Interesting part in our curriculum in first year, you have English teachers who will be teaching you how to speak English. We have included that as a credit course. So you will be, I mean, what is that? You might be asking, we are here to learn engineering, you're teaching us language. Yes, it is equally important. Your English, spoken English, written English should be equally good. Without ChatGPT, you should be in a position to write a draft letter. Okay? Project management and finance, ultimately you have to learn this because finance is one of the most important part and how you are going to manage some projects in industry. We cannot teach you everything in 4 years. Remember this. Probably many lessons you will learn outside this later and your learning should continue. So one of the attribute is lifelong learning. That means after 4 years, your education has not stopped. Your life, entire life, you have to learn something new. Probably engineering, what I learned during my engineering, it is very different if you look into present engineering scenario. Earlier generation to my generation, my teacher's generation, there the learning was different. But then we are in a process where everything around us is changing. And if you don't have this last attribute, it's called as lifelong learning. You should always have an attitude to learn in life. Okay. So these are 21st century 11 attributes which we expect. AICT has given this, we call it as program outcomes. Ultimately, when you go out of this engineering college, you should fulfill all of this. And that is the mission what we have. We will be giving you this program outcomes, and every program is designed according to this. We keep these 11 attributes. Earlier it was 12, now they have made it 11. We keep this in mind that all of you, through your subjects, you will fulfill this POs. We call it as program outcomes. And these are attributes which every engineer in 21st century must have. What is important in this is we have listed employers want something from you in terms of your personality, what he wants more than technical skills. You can see communication skill is rated as number 1. Okay, what is there? You can see here communication is 4.8. What is most important is apart from your communication, people expect you to be honest, which is very rare of late. Honest with the organization, honesty. So you can see honesty and integrity is 4.7. Your interpersonal skills are 4.5. Motivation and initiative, how you initiate that work. Strong work ethics, teamwork and skill, analytical skills. And then on number 18, there is your grade point. Now don't be happy. Oh, you put it on number 18, sir, we will relax now. No. GPA is one of the most, CGPA or GPA is the most important thing to get into some company. So don't relax, though it is on number 18. That should be your priority. But apart from that, you should have all the skills. That is what is important. That is what I'm telling you. Okay. So to prepare you for 21st century, KLETech has adopted OBE. It is called as outcome-based education. When sir was mentioning NIRF ranking, we are in NIRF ranking. We are placed in NIRF ranking this year also. Okay. So you should be really happy. You are in a system where we are focusing on outcome-based education. Outcome-based education, that means we want some outcome from this education. That is what is very important. What it says, outcome-based education means starting with a clear picture of what is important for students to be able to do, then organizing the curriculum structure and assessment to make sure that this learning ultimately happens. This is a definition which is given by Spaddy in 1994, long back. Okay, so far the education what you had, it's a traditional education. That means the syllabus is fixed. You have to learn that. It could be any subject. You have to clear some exams and get going with your degree. It could be your basic schooling or might be PUC examination also. Your syllabus is fit, it is fixed. You are preparing for that syllabus, question, answer, exams, pass exams, get going. Yes, all of you have gone through that. This is slightly different. This is slightly different, and what difference it makes is this. We expect industries to tell us what they want, and accordingly we will modify our syllabus. This is the difference. So what is required? Now, sir was mentioning in morning session that artificial intelligence and Gen AI has been introduced in all the branches of engineering. This is required right now by the industries outside. So we have that flexibility to bring it. Belgaum's only college which has introduced Gen AI now, which is there in all semesters. I mean, all engineering courses. We introduced this. The reason it is required outside. So tomorrow when industry says this, that we want so and so skill from your engineers. Yes, outcome-based education gives you opportunity to do that. Who all will do this? And industry people are stakeholders in this program. Parents are stakeholders. Students are stakeholders. People who are recruiting our students are stakeholders. And then apart from that, academicians are stakeholders. So all will sit together to design your syllabus. Everybody's opinion will be considered. And this is how that BOS works. And this is how the syllabus is framed. Mind you, syllabus in KLE Technological University will be little tough for you, but it is made in such a way that you will survive outside in the world. Okay, so you have to put little extra efforts. Most of you might have ambition to come in engineering college. Most of you have cracked to come here, exam CET or COMEDK or whatever it is. Now already you are inside. But if you are having a mindset that I have got what I want in life of engineering admission, it's not going to work. Now the real journey starts. You don't have 1% chance to relax. Remember this. Next 4 years, you have to put real hard efforts to get good scores and you have to compete. Remember, your competition is not only in Belgaum, it is in entire nation, entire world. If you are spending and wasting your time now, probably you're not doing justice to yourself. Somebody else in some other engineering college is studying hard and he will be your competitor. Syllabus wise, we are there. Syllabus, latest syllabus is designed. But at the same time, it is your responsibility to make sure how you're coping up with this syllabus. Okay, it is not what is taught, but what is learned. So there is a lot of difference between, what you have, grasped in that subject or what you have learned in that subject. Just teaching doesn't help you. So what you have learned is going to matter. Okay. Therefore, each program we need to formulate with a intent of learning outcomes. You should have, every program should have some learning outcome out of it. Okay. Then what we teach, how we assess, these are all should be aligned and intended for the learning outcomes. There has to be some strategy in which whatever I have taught. Somebody was telling me whether when you give a lecture in a class, whether student has learned that or not, how will you understand? And I said, you have to check a notebook. If he is drawing, if he or she might be drawing Rangoli in a class. And he might be drawing your cartoon in a class, how teacher looks. You check those pages. If that is happening, they are not with you. They have not learned. When will you have that creativity? When you are not in class. You get a time to draw Rangoli in a class. That means that teaching learning is not happening. Teaching is happening, learning is not happening. So there has to be some strategy by which you are measuring whether the student is learning what. There has to be assessments like that. Assessments are designed from you or not. That is one thing which is very important. What we teach and how we assess, okay, they all should be aligned to learning outcomes. The quality of teaching is to be judged by quality of learning that takes place. A good teacher's ability is only when a student has learned that lesson from him. Okay. This is called as program educational objective. We call it as PEOs. Okay. So it is a broad statement. Describe the expected achievements of graduates within first few years of their graduation from the program. Program education objective is, every program is different. Mechanical engineering is there, civil engineering is there, computer science engineering is there, ENC is there, electronics and communication is there, chemical engineering is there. These are all different programs with program education objectives. Every program has its objective. Whether that objective is fulfilled or not during 4 years is what matters. So you are not going to learn everything in 1 year. This is a journey for next 4 years. Okay. PEOs address institutional and program mission statements and responsive to the interest of program stakeholders. I told you who are program stakeholders. mechanical engineers, we need to give a quality mechanical engineers to the industry. If TCS demands us to give a quality CS engineers, we have to give them quality CS engineers. So this outcomes of these programs are different depending upon what engineers they are producing. Okay. This is what is linked to institution mission, program mission. Principal sir was mentioning about this. They are linked to program educational objectives. There is two-way arrow here. The reason is simple. This is likely to change with the stakeholder. So we have to align with that. We have to align with the stakeholders' requirement. Okay, that is where that is shown as two-way arrow. So you can see that 4 years PEO is there. 1, 2, 3, 4 years of engineering program. Then what is going to happen after 4 years? PEOs are there later on job. Usually we send feedback, customer feedback. So once you graduate, you will be joining some industry. What we do is we send our feedback form to your boss in industry. How our product is doing, we want to know. And we have to take a feedback from them and align our POs accordingly. Understand this? So once you graduate, we are not going to leave you. Our feedback will be followed, whether this product is really doing good outside in industry or not. And they will tell us, yes, your college students are exceptionally. Yeah, I'll leave it to you. Okay. Narrow statements that describe what students are expected to know and will be able to do by the time of graduation. These are skills, knowledge, and behaviors that enable graduates to achieve the program educational objectives. They are acquired by students as they go through this program for next 4 years. Believe me, your personality will change after 4 years. You will be different than others. Your analytical skills will improve. You will be made to think like an engineer. Okay. I discussed this. First 5, when we see, those are technical outcomes, and 6 to 11, they are professional outcomes. Okay. So these are designed in a such a way that you meet both technical outcomes as well as professional outcomes. So PEOs and POs, I told you this, what happens. Okay. So POs at the end of the program, and POs we will assess you after that also. So this is OBE, complete process, program educational objectives, program outcomes are there. Then there are course 1, 2, and number of courses. Below this, there is something, every course has topic learning outcomes, TLOs we call. So if you look and reverse it, every topic you will learn something. In those topics will make you learn that program or a course. In that course, you will learn a program. Once you achieve PEOs, entire program is of one particular engineering. This is how that structure is. Okay. So you will receive your first exam will be after 1 month down the line. You will see in your question paper, all these things are given. POs, COs, course outcome, program outcome, PI indicators, all these things will be written. That will be a new thing for you. Okay, so you can see that which program outcome you are meeting with that question. We map it to that level. Okay. There is something called Bloom's taxonomy, which will be used regularly to make you understand the subject. It will go from remembering, understanding. This is fine till this level 1 and 2. Then you are applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. As you move high up in ranking, this becomes more complicated, because so far in your PUC you have remembered and understood. That's all. You're not cross understanding. Here we will teach you how to apply, how to analyze, how to evaluate, how to create something new. That is what is beauty of this Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy is there for every subject, every question it is there. Every small question what you're going to learn in engineering will be evaluated through Bloom's taxonomy. That means BL3, Bloom's level 3 is more complicated than BL1. The question, if you are attempting, if it is Bloom's level 3, Bloom's level 3 speaks of applying. It is always difficult to apply. Bloom's level 4 is analyzing. It is always difficult to analyze. it is always difficult to create something new which is at the highest level. Yes? So you will be taught all these things with individual subject, you will have different Bloom's level. Okay? Okay. आप क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं तो क्रिकेट का रूल्स मालूम रहना बहुत जरूरी। कल का मैच देखा आप लोग भाई लोग? ओके। So before T20 starts, you should know what is the rule of T20, right? Now you are starting your test cricket for next 4 years. You should know the rules, what are there, okay? We call academic program as Bachelor of Engineering in your respective branch. That is what is called as academic program. Academic program is the program what you are studying, what you are enrolled for. Any engineering branch what you have enrolled for, that is academic program. Then there is something called, see, we don't use words like subject. We call them as courses. We call them as courses. So always remember, you should have one strategy in your life: unlearn and relearn. Unlearn, relearn. So you have to unlearn some things when I'm telling you, relearn some things. So henceforth you will be using all the technologies, the terms what we use here. You're not going to call it as subject. You will be calling it as course. It is called as course. So course, subjects that you study. There is something called ISA. ISA. I don't expect you to remember everything. ISA. I met somebody other day. She is newly married in my family. Okay. And accidentally I met her after marriage. And her father-in-law asked, do you know who is he? All of a sudden he asked her, do you know who is he? She was kind of confused because she doesn't know who I am. And she is embarrassed to tell that I don't know. Then I had to console her and tell, don't worry, this happens when you are new in family. You don't have to remember my name, rather you don't have to remember who I am. Over a period of time, you will come to know who I am. This is something like that, ISA and ESA. Andre nimge ಈಗ suddenly ಏನು ಹೇಳಾಗ್ತಾ ನೀವು ISA ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is called as in-semester assessment. It is called as in-semester assessment. ESA is called as end semester assessment. It is called as end semester assessment. Now simple madliya. Will I make it simple? ISA is your regular test. Oh, comfortable now? ESA is your final exam. End semester assessment. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಐಡಿ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರಾ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಐडी कार्ड सिक्किद्या? सगळ्यांना मिळालं काय कार्ड? थोड्या लोकांना नंतर देणार. तुम्ही उशिरा ऍडमिशन घेतलं मिळणार. SRN तक ಬರ್ದಿದೆ. In that SRN is written. It is called as student registration number. If I ask you what is your SRN, you will write that SRN and keep it somewhere for next 10-15 days so that you should not forget. But if I ask you what is your SRN after 10 years, you will never forget it. Because that SRN is with which you are recognized in this college. Understanding this? So don't worry. This terminologies you will be comfortable after some time. Somebody asks you SRN, after 10 years also you will remember what was your SRN. Okay, that is unique number which will be given to a only person what you have. That number will not be repeated to anyone else. Okay, we'll come back to that. So ISA 1 is in semester assessment, ESA is end semester assessment. You have, there is some ISA, we call it as minor 1 and minor 2. You have 2 minors conducted during the semester as a part of ISA. Then there is something called credits. Credit is a weightage given to that subject. Credit is a weightage given to that subject. And grade is a measurement of your performance. Ultimately, your parents will be asking you what grade you got. So you should be worried about this. What grade you got? Okay? That grade called F is not leaving you. F means fail. That grade is there from first standard. That has not changed here also. It is not going to leave. Okay, except that there are some other grades. I will explain you. Okay, are you following? All of you? I'm scaring you. We have Bachelor of Engineering program, B 4 years program. This is very interesting. They might have told you even an odd semester. You are in which semester now? Odd semester, right? First semester is a odd semester. 1, 3, 5 and 7. 1, 3, 5 and 7. These are odd semesters. Second, 4th, 6th, 8th. These are even semester. Okay. Apart from this even and odd semester, there is one semester called summer semester. This summer semester will come at the end of even semester. Every semester, end of even semester, you will have one more semester called summer semester. Second semester and fourth semester and sixth semester end and eighth semester end. You will have one more semester called summer semester. This is the semester which you will hate the most. I will tell you why. First and second semester will be common to all BE programs. Slight changes are there. Computer science, the syllabus is slightly different. Most of the subjects are common, but slight difference is there. CS and CS AI. A, B, C and D. These divisions are made for CS. First 3 divisions are of CS department, A, B, C, and D division is CS AI division. Okay. E, F, G. It is combination of ENC, electrical and biomedical. Clear? H, I and J. H mechanical, I civil and J is for chemical. Clear? We have completely segregated them. First 4 divisions are computer science branch. We call it as IT branch. Next 3 divisions are called as IEEE branch. Electronics, electrical and biomedical. They are called as IEEE branches. Another 3 divisions which are there, those are non-IT branches. Chemical, civil, mechanical. Total 10 divisions. Your roll call has been given to you. You have seen there is a division written there. Yeah. So you have to go and sit in those divisions. Clear? So first and second semester will be common. Third to 8th semester will pertain to your specific branch. As soon as you complete your second semester, once you go into third semester, you will be entering a department. So you will be reporting it to your department. Otherwise, right hand side the building, what you see, it is called as first year complex. Your classes will run in that. First year all classes will be running that. After you complete your successfully, you complete second semester, you will be entering into third semester to your respective branches. We have these 9 courses in engineering and 1 BCA, biomedical, chemical, civil, computer science, AI, electronics, communication, electrical, mechanical and BCA. Then we have master's program in structural engineering. This comes under civil engineering, 2 years program, MCA and MBA. Then we do have research programs. All our research centers are recognized. If you are willing, you can do PhD also here. Okay, so these are all research centers which are recognized. We have 11 research centers. Okay, there is something called academic calendar. This is already given to you in WhatsApp group, right? All of you have this academic calendar. Every semester beginning, university will decide this academic calendar and it will be strictly followed. So today is 15th of September. Registration day is 15th of September. You can register till 22nd of September. And there are holidays which are marked. Those will be university. Many parents call us in between. Sir, namdu one holiday plan ಮಾಡಿವಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮೊಂದು ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಷ ಆತ್ರಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟೂರ್ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ಈಗ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಾಳು ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಳ. ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ 8 ದಿವಸ ಆಫ್ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ನಾವು ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. I mean, on a lighter note, parents are here. We will give you academic calendar. You plan your holiday according to academic calendar. You know? Well in advance, this will be given. Or ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ನೀವು, ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. Jokes apart. So you can see you have holiday on 1st of October, 2nd of October, 3rd of October. No. 1st and 2nd of October. You have Ayudh Puja and Vijayadashmi and Gandhi Jayanti. You can plan your holiday. What is important there is you can see we generate monthly attendance report on 3rd October. My colleague is there. He will be helping you how to understand the progress of your ward in this college. You don't have to come to college every day. You come once in a while, we will always welcome you. But there is a unique way of checking whether he's doing or she's doing well or not. We have something called new. It is a software which is used for maintaining all the records of students, including the class which he or she has missed. Even single class is missed, that message will come on your cell phone, provided they have given your number. Parents number ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅವರು. I am telling you, these are Gen Z generation, sir. ಈಗ ಭಾಳ ಸಲ ಏನಾಕೈತಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೋಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಅಂತ. ಅವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನ್ ತಿಳಿತೈತಿ, ಅವ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ತಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾನ. ಈ ಒಂದ್ ಫೋನ್ಯಾಗ 3-4 ಸಿಮ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾವ. ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ ಸಿಮ್ ತನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡಂದ್ರ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ನೆವರ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅವರು, ತನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಿಯೋದ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ಸಿಮ್, ಅದ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡು. That number is taken for 2 reasons. I mean, since parents are here, I'm just putting a caution so that you should know the progress of your ward. That is first concern we have. It is an equal responsibility from both the sides, from our side and your side, with a common goal that we will make him 21st century engineer and then only we will leave it. So in that case, what happens is you also have to be equally responsible and know the progress. So the continue sir will tell you, sir will tell you how you can see the progress on your smartphone. Entire portal will be designed. Okay, so please make sure that all parents who have come here, you have given in parent portal, you have to give your parents number only. That is first reason. Second reason, in case of emergency, if this is there, then it will create some time problem to contact you. There could be any type of emergency. So please make sure that either father or mother's number is given. Girls will usually give father's number and boys will give usually mother's number. You know the reason. So everything is mentioned in this academic calendar. You can see your minor tests are also given here. So you can see that your first minor is scheduled on 29th, 30th and 31st of October. You are going to face first exam of this university accordingly. Okay, so what is that makeup and all, I will tell you. Then you can see that there it is written when the lab exams will be there, when your finalization marks will be there, when will be your second minor, where there will be an improvement minor, all those things will be given. Okay, so this is a guideline for you for the semester. You can plan entire semester. Okay, and this usually 99% of the time we stick to this unless there is some change which will be intimated to you. Clear what is academic calendar? So you will get 8 such academic calendars for 8 different semesters. Okay, so usually the semester will be for 16 odd weeks. Okay, per semester will be roughly around this semester is going to end in the month of January. Okay, first or second week of January. You like look into your academic calendar. Okay, then you have preparatory exams, ESA 2 weeks given in 1 week, 15 days, now break of 2 weeks. Usually 22 weeks is planned, but then doesn't work. We go with the original thing of 16 weeks. So roughly academic timetable is something like this. 16 to 17 weeks semester will be there. Okay. Then you have, I told you at the end of every one semester, you have one summer semester. Okay. I'll tell you what that summer semester is. That will be of 6 weeks. So this is a rough flow of this. Okay. I'll come back to this. See, you have first semester, you have second semester. You get some backlogs. You fail in some subjects. We give you another opportunity in summer semester to clear that. That is what is summer semester. Okay, we'll come back later. So summer semester is a crash course of those subjects which you have failed. It is meant for that. But that will be done in span of roughly 1 month. Not even 1 month, less than 1 month. Though I have written 6 weeks there, it is less than that. So you will get another opportunity to clear those. That is the reason I'm not insisting more on summer semester. Otherwise, you will start thinking. See, always easier way to think is more better. Okay, so summer semester hai aaram hai. Okay. Each subject in a term will be called as course. Each course has a weightage assigned to it. It is called as credit. Now you can see there is something called LTP. It is called as LTP. L means lecture, T means tutorial, and P means practicals. P means practicals. You also have taken admission in engineering. You come with yourself. Yeah, don't get scared. Okay, 1 hour per week is 1 credit, 2 hours per week is 1 credit, practicals 2 hours per week is 1 credit. Now you will understand this later. 400 means 4 weeks per week. There is no, see, LTP. L is only lecture. You have lecture for 4 hours. There is no tutorial, no practical in this case. So lecture 4 hours per week, tutorial is 0, practicals is 0. So total credit of this course is 4 credit. Okay. Now, what is this credit system? Okay, I'll just show you some sample. I'll not get into this. You will understand this later. Your teachers will explain you this. Now, you see, I'll show you it for computer science, engineering, and AI, which is there for 25, 26, first semester syllabus. Okay. You can see there is a subject called Introduction to Calculus. This side there is subject code. You can see course code. It is called as course code. That is a course code. There is a course title, Introduction to Calculus. How this subject will be taught? This subject is an integrated course. Why I'm calling it as integrated? Because LTP is 401. That means there is a practical session involved in this. Understanding this? There is a practical involved in this. L is 4, tutorial is 0, practical P is 1. That means you're spending some time on practical session. So this is called as integrated course. You will learn mathematics. You should learn how to apply that mathematics in lab. This is called as integrated course. So what is it? ISA and ESA. ISA is in semester assessment. 60 marks are there for that. ESA 40 marks. Total 100 marks. Understanding? Clear? Every course is evaluated in different way. You can see that. ISA is 60, ESA is 40, total 100 marks. Your credit is 5 credit. Exam duration is 3 hours. In a system, you have exams of 3 hours, you have 2 hours, you have exam of 1 hour also. Exam of 1 hour is easy. You will naturally think exam of 1 hour, it's easy. एक घंटे में लिख के बाहर जाओ. On the other side, there is a practical for that, which is difficult to crack. Okay, so you see this. Credits are given there. Individual course credits are given and exam hours are given. So you can see that digital electronic design has 2 hours of exam, and that last professional communication is again having 2 hours of exam, whereas others have 3 hours of exam. Maximum 3 hours exam, unless it is a design subject in higher semester, where in chemical engineering design we have 4 hours of exam. You have to draw it and solve the equations, calculate everything and design it and then draw it again. So some courses have 4 hours exam also. Okay, so this is clear. Any doubt? Any doubt? This is clear. So likewise, we have curriculum for all the branches, which is there now. This is for mechanical and civil engineering. You can see this mechanical and civil. See, there is one interesting thing here. You can see here, C programming for problem solving is there. What is this C programming for problem solving is a, what is that LTP for that? Only practical is there. That means you are not having lectures there. So entire thing you are doing it in laboratory. And look at the split up of marks there. What is it? 80-20, right? 80-20. Now 80 marks of this are judged on your regular performance. That means it is called as continuous evaluation process. Suppose you have 10 experiments in that, you have to perform all those 10 experiments systematically. If you don't perform that properly, you are going to lose 80% of your marks, because maximum mark weightage is given on continuous evaluation process. Because your 80 marks split out of 180 marks is given for ISA. ISA, regular analysis, regular continuous evaluation process. Avaga ಪಟ್ಟಿ ನುಸ್ತಿತ್ರಿ, ಜ್ವರ ಬಂದಿತ್ರಿ, ಮದ್ವಿ ಇತ್ರಿ, ಇದಾತು ಆದಾತು ಏನು ನಡೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. So be physically fit, mentally fit for engineering course. There is a provision, I'll tell you. This is clear. So you can see that all credits are matching up to 21. In first year, you complete 44 credits. 44 credits. Okay, across entire 2 semesters, you will complete 44 credits. So I'll not get into second semester. You will learn this later. You can see we divide these subjects into different parts. So it is mixture of everything. You have humanity subjects and social science subjects. Those credits will be roughly in the range of 9 to 15. Basic science subjects are there. They will be in the range of 20 to 30 credits. Engineering science, you have 25 to 35 credits. Professional subjects, which are core subjects in engineering, they will be around 50 to 70. Then you have electives and open elective. There is a wonderful concept of open elective. Any branch student can take any subject in the college. That is what is called as open elective. Okay, so those are somewhere around 25 to 35. And then your project work will be evaluated for 15 to 25 credits in that range. In general, on an average, your credits will be lying in the range of 176 to 180 credit to get engineering degree. It depends on department. Okay, so minimum 176, maximum 180. On an average, most of the departments will fulfill somewhere around 176 to 178 in that range. Okay, so you have to register with minimum of 18 credits and maximum of 28 credits. Okay, and this registration process first year PU. FYC is first year coordinator. First year coordinator is a person who gave vote of thanks today morning. Okay, so he will be guiding you throughout this process, and Dr. Anil Patil, who is there, he is first year HOD. He will be helping out with everything, and he only is the person who looks after our examination. And there is one more person, Professor Ravi Lingan, sir. He also will be there. So examination section also, you will have a session, separate session. Academic calendar I have discussed. There is something called dropping of the course and withdrawal. I will not discuss this because it's such a joyous occasion and such a positive energy. Why to speak about dropping of course and withdrawal? Okay, let's not discuss. If anyone of you later faces some problem and you decide, no sir, I'll withdraw for some time, you can contact me. Okay. So let's not discuss it here. But there is a provision. These type of provisions are given for simple reason that there could be some tragedy in family sometime, and a person will be totally disturbed and he will not be in a position to continue education for some short time. In that case, we give offer of withdrawal the course. Okay, and such things are there. We'll discuss that later. Okay. All the courses may not be offered in the summer semester. You know what is that summer semester? I told you already. Okay, maximum number of credits that are out during registration. I think exam section will deal with this. 18 and 28 credit rule is there. We will discuss that. Let's understand this. Temporary withdrawal from the program. A student shall be permitted to withdraw from course temporarily from the college on the grounds of prolonged illness, sometimes some problem in a family, which is a serious problem. The withdrawal shall be for a period of with integral multiplus. Then there is a provision for that. We started this during COVID time. We had some problems. Both parents could not survive, and a student is left alone. You can imagine this type of situation. Or somebody meets with a serious accident. Okay, then he cannot walk around or she cannot walk around. Some head injury which is of serious level, some operation which is a serious concern. There is a provision for that. Okay, those who are fit and fine, please don't think about it. Okay. Okay. This is a generalized rule. This is a change one now. It depends. Remember, you should score 40% of marks, both to have a eligibility. In ISA also you should have 40%, and in ESA also you should have minimum 40% to pass in that subject, irrespective of how that division is done, whether it is 80-20, 50-50, whatever it is. Minimum of 40% in both the sets. If you are having 20 marks, ISA, how much marks you should score minimum? 40% of 20 is how much? 8 marks. Minimum 8 marks you should score. Otherwise, you are not eligible to take ESA. Understanding what I'm telling? To have ESA exam, you should have minimum of 40% of ISA marks. ये बड़ा ट्रैप है आपके लोगों के लिए. आप ISA मिस्टेक से भी, गलती से भी ISA मिस नहीं कर सकते. You should have minimum of 40% of marks in ISA. Then only you are eligible for ESA. Otherwise, you will be termed as NE student, not eligible student, for writing final exam. You have to repeat your ISA again. Get minimum score. Then only you can write ESA exam. Clear? 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 Be loud. अरे आपका आधा एनर्जी निकल गया लग रहा है. ओके, हम लोग इधर कट्टा नहीं बना है. कट्टा कट्टा मालूम है ना, वो ज्यादा नहीं है इधर. क्योंकि हम लोग उधर बैठने को नहीं देगा आपको, क्योंकि इधर मिनिमम 75% अटेंडेंस चाहिए. No kata culture. If you are seen outside, you will be caught by either of the HOD, deans or principal, 100%. And you will be forced inside the class. Only way out, don't turn up to college only. College में आएगा तो हम छोड़ेगा नहीं आपको, और कॉलेज के बाहर आपको मम्मी डैडी नहीं छोड़ेगा. So लॉक करो. समझा? Okay. 75% of attendance is mandatory. ISA marks should be more than 40%. There is one interesting grade. So far, nobody has got it. So far, nobody has got. You have failed because of attendance. This is the highest level of grade what you can get. Failing because of your attitude problem. Attendance is attitude, right? Never get this grade. Okay, we will not be happy to give you grade, this grade. Okay, I told you this end semester exams will be of 1, 2, and 3 hours. Questions will cover entire syllabus. Question paper, will it be of 100 marks? It's a question, because some courses are designed like that. Most of the questions are of 100 marks, 3 hours duration, but there are some question papers which are of less marks. Exams also will be taken for sometimes 100 marks and reduced to some lower marks. 100 marks question paper, you require 3 hours, you will get 3 hours. but there are some ESA exams which are of lower marks. Okay. Then semester grade point average, SGPA, and cumulative grade point average. Principal sir was mentioning that. So I think it will be heavy for you to understand that at this point. I will come back to this. There are two grading systems which we follow. There is something called absolute grading system and there is something called relative grading system. Absolute grading system is basically you are going to grade them like this. This is important for you. Look here. This slide is important. S grade is 10 grade points. Your marks. There is a formula for converting grades into marks. Some students, once they complete engineering, they are entering into something like Air Force, Army. They will ask you percentage, not grade. So we have a formula to convert it. S grade, your grade points. S grade, if you get S grade, it is a very good grade. S grade is the highest grade in a university right now. So that marks is in the range of 91 to 100. Now you see A grade, it is 9 grade point, 81 to 90. Excellent, very good, good. A, B, C, D, E. Till this is, everything is fine. F grade is less than 40% of your mark. You fail in this subject. That's what I told, minimum 40% you should have. So F grade is less than 40%. Then there is something called I grade. What is this I grade? See, listen, this is very important. You have fulfilled the requirement of 40% of ISA. You have got 40% of ISA. In semester examination, minor 1 and minor 2, you have got 40% of your marks. Somehow, in final exam, there is some problem due to some valid reason. You are coming to college, you meet with an accident, something might happen in family, something might go wrong, and you miss your final exam. You miss your final exam. Then in that case, you have to approach your first year coordinator. An application should be given that I was eligible for this exam and due to valid reason, I'm telling you, I'm making it bold, valid reason. Due to that valid reason, you miss that, then you will get I grade. And that I grade, once all the final exams are over of that semester, within 8 days of time, you will be given another chance. Understanding? So you can write exam and convert that I grade into any one of those grades. Clear? Clear? This is clear? Provided you have valid reason. You have to give an application for this. Application will be scrutinized by DUGC. There is a team of that department, and first year there will be a team who will scrutinize your documents. If they feel it is recommended for that, then only they will recommend. Then it will come to me and Dean Academics and Principal. We will approve it. Otherwise, it will not be approved. Nang jwara banditri anta anbolnaginda yavadadru doctor the certificate tagond bandri hota. I mean, these days doctors also give you some certificate. There are so many people who are willing to give you any certificate you want. Nadangil. I encourage you to go to KLE hospital, which is our own hospital. Those who are from outside Belgaum, don't worry. You all are insured campus. Your medical care will be taken by KLE hospital. Remember this. So those people who are from outside Belgaum, your medical will be covered in KLE hospital, main hospital. It is always recommended you go there because we have very well qualified doctors there. Then we have one primary healthcare center on campus. All the time, doctor will be available there. You can show him for minor things. Understanding? Getting this I grade. Understood? This I grade. Similarly, if you miss ISA also, they will give you something called makeup. Procedure is same. Procedure is same. Clear? Then I told you withdrawal. And if you fail in the final exam, then you will get X grade. You have ISA eligibility, but you fail in final exam. Your grade will be X grade. X grade and I grade and W grade are transformative grades. These are called as transformative grades. They can be converted into any one of these in summer semester. If you are taking I grade, will be taken immediately after end semester exam. But if you have X grade, you have failed in some subject, you will be given another chance. You will be given another chance in summer. And if you pass, then any one of those grades, it will get converted. And this will not be printed anywhere in your marks card. You will get one chance. But if you have X grade and if you don't come for that exam also in summer, then that will directly get converted into F grade. Clear? Clear? And that's why I started telling, understanding everything in one day, 1 or 2 hours is difficult. I understand that. So you can always approach me or exam section for any doubts. Okay, so let's understand briefly what all things are there. Then there is something called audit pass and audit fail. There are some audit courses. Audit courses which are there, basically like Constitution of India and professional ethics. These type of audit courses are there. You have to pass that exam. If you don't pass, you will not get degree. But there is no credit for that. Those are audit pass and audit fail. Okay, audit courses. So this is how relative grading. I'll not get into details of this. Okay. Okay, this is how they calculate SGPA and CGPA. This calculation you are not doing. This will be done by exam section, just to know what it is. Okay. I have explained all these things. Yeah. X grade. I told you what is X grade. Okay. Then exam section will highlight about there is no concept of retotaling in our university because entire thing is digitalized. There is no chance of manual totaling mistake. That is ruled out, but there is option of having photocopy and checking it. Okay. This is very important slide for all of you. If someone gets more than 18 credits, someone gets more than 18 credits as backlog or failure, you will not progress to the next semester. First semester and second semester, every even semester, at the end of every even semester, after summer semester gets over, your credit should not be more than 18 credits. Failure credit should not be more than 18 credits. If you have failure credits more than 18 credits, you will not progress to the next semester. Now you finish your second semester exam and your failure credits are more than 18, you cannot go to third semester. That is the rule. Clear? Anyway, attendance requirement we have discussed. And this is a governance structure. Chancellor is there, vice chancellor is there, registrar, deans, controller of examination. Dean, there are different types. Dean, academic affairs, planning, research, student welfare, all those things are there. Anyway, I'll not get into this. There is something called classroom committee. We call it as CCM, classroom committee. If you're not understanding some subject, there is a committee. Every month they will have a meeting. You have to convey that message to that classroom committee. They will in turn tell us and we will fix that problem in terms of teaching learning process if it is not happening or any other grievances there. Okay. We have mentorship program. Every student will have mentors on a campus. 20 to 25 students will be given to one mentor. You can discuss personal and professional problems with a mentor. That discussion will happen later. Okay. You have two people who are very important, first year coordinator and head of first year department. Okay. So you should discuss with them on a regular basis. Okay. Anyway, there are some more programs like RU, research for undergraduates, open elective concepts, mini project. Those are all there in higher semester. Will not spend time here. Strictly, this campus will not entertain ragging. As a juniors, you should report if some ragging. Okay, there is no zero tolerance for ragging on this campus. Ragging doesn't happen on this campus, not on campus here or not in hostels. So any problem is there, directly you report it. Zero tolerance is there for ragging. Remember this. Okay. Then there is something called student registration number. We've discussed this. You can see field 1 will tell you the code. Second, number 2 shows that campus is number 2. Whether you are full-time or part-time, that course is given there. Faculty, 1 letter, engineering. Year of admission, 2-digit letter is there in your SRN. Then level of program, again it is given as bachelor's course or other things, that is given. Department name is there in your SRN. Bachelor of CS, computer science, CS, CH is for chemical, something like that. And 3-digit SRN will be given along with that. So likewise, your course registration number will be there. So you can see that 02 is second campus, first engineering, 21 batch, bachelor's, CS is computer science, 001 is your number, something like that. That coding is done like that. Okay. Course codes are also like that. So this is where I end my presentation. Any doubts are there, you can always reach me. I'll be available in cabin just beside principal's cabin, or I'll be available in civil department. My cabin, another cabin is there. So you feel free to ask me questions. Don't carry any doubts. Okay, and enjoy learning. I think I gave you little stress. You need not take stress. You should enjoy learning on this campus. Believe me, we will be there for you. We'll not leave you like that. Okay, so I ensure all the parents who are here that your kids are in safe hand. Don't worry about anything. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for the informative session. Next, we have Dr. Ravishankar, who will give us an overview of continuous academic courses that place. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Take over that.
PPT report, PPT. ಇದು ನಂಗೆ ಇದು ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, PPT ಐತೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ. PPT ಅದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಹಾಂ, ಹೊರಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಡನ್. ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆತ್ರಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್?
पासवर्ड इधर है, देखो
पासवर्ड मुझे पता है सर। KLET का इंटरनेट कौन सा KLET का
ಚೆಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ನೋ, ವೇಟ್.
तक पेपर क्लिक करो सर। स्ट्रॉन्ग है एक्चुअली।
हॉटस्पॉट ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ನೋ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಒಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ? ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು
ಸರ್ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಹಾಕಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಐತಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್.
ಓಕೆ,
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Good afternoon, everyone. I have good afternoon. Okay, don't worry, I don't give any motivational speech here. So from the morning, all you see that big motivations speeches from our beloved principal sir and academic sir. So right now I am telling how exactly the entire our universities works. It is totally digitalized system. So what is the role of the teachers, and what is the role of the parents, and what is the role of the all other things. So we'll have the overview, and how you can track the performance of your ward. Okay, so sitting in the home, so that we are mainly focusing. And another thing is that how to apply for the registration, how to apply for the backlog registration, and how to check the grade cards, marks cards. Okay, so this overview I am going to be presenting in this particular session. Okay, so we have basically software called is a Continuo. It is a basically classified under the enterprise resource planning kind of the software. Under this we have the various kinds of the model, say like admission model, finance model, SIMS model, and SIMS stands for student information management system. Next we have the exam model, placement model, and the hostel model. Along with that, the most important what today I am going to be covering in the parents bar students model. Fine. So the thing is that, as you already know that, so when you taken the seat from the Comed K seat or the management, so when you come to the college, you know that we followed the particularly and a digitalized process, that is the admission. You know that we have taken your photograph, we have taken all your digitalized process things. Okay, so that we have the admission model. So what admission model? Admission model will approve all your details, that will go to the finance model. So finance model check all your information, your name, how much fees you have paid, how much fees is remaining, okay, which branch you are, everything will be finalized by the finance model. Information of the admission model and the finance model will go to the SIMS model. So these two people will say that these particular student or the ward has taken the admission, now you can make the registration. So that information is come to us. So that model we basically called as a student information management system. So this is taken by each and every faculty of this campus. So what we'll do in this model, we have particular software where we'll feed the attendance, where we'll feed the feedback, where we'll feed the your minor 1, minor 2 marks, and we feed the question paper, we feed the evaluation system, everything. Whatever the information we are going to be feed in this model, it will get replicated in the parents model, along with the payment made by the student or the parents. How many fees is pending for that particular academic year and how much you need to be paid. So all these models of the data will goes to the parents bar the students model. So next is comes to the exam model. All the data of admission, finance and SIMS model is goes to the exam model. So here exam model is an autonomous body, so we are not going to be cover that. Exam section will cover that. So next, the data of the admission, finance, SIMS, exam model will now go to the placement model. So what placement model says that, say XYZ company is coming, they will shortlist automatically, and a placement officer will shortlist depending upon the CGP or the requirement of the company. He will shortlist and send the message to that particular student or the department. These are the eligible students who have to appear for the aptitude test or something in the next process. So this is the entire kind of a digitalized process. Next we have the hostel module. So already most of the people have manually filled, but afterwards, when whatever the things you have filled manually for took the admission in the hostel, so that will directly transfer to the digitalization. Afterwards we'll do it. It is just like in the way you book the in a seat in a bus or the train. So likewise we have the systematic software. So where we'll put all the datas of your particular ward, which room he or she is taken, and we have the biometric system, at what time he is in the hostel, at what time out of the hostel. Okay, so what kind of the complaint they have, everything will be get registered in the hostel model. And One thing is that these all the modules will be taken care and inspected by the university level. These options, see for example, my vice chancellor want to know what is the status of the hostel. He will be having the URL, he will just open the URL, he can see all the data of the hostel. Even my principal want to see someone asked that my ward is not present today in the hostel for last 2 days. So what is happened? So my principal don't call anyone, he will just open the hostel module, he will just check that. So what exactly happened? Even if any staff, anything will ask, in the finger of the your finger of the tip, in the mobile phone, the details of your ward will be available. So I'll just show you that what are those URL and how you can use. But this is an overview how this entire university is going to be run. So I am the person who entirely take care of this digitalization process of this university except the exam module. So exam module is directly taken care by the university. Okay, so this is how. So you already done the admission. Fine. I am telling the what you have to do the next year. So from the next year your parents may become, may not become. Okay, so what you can do and how you can follow the system. Fine. And one thing, there is a no cash handling from the henceforth. You take any process in this university, there is a no cash handling. Okay, it is strictly said that there is no cash handling in any of the cases. Even if it is a single rupee you pay as a fee or the penalty, it has to be digital process only. Fine. So for the admission model, from the next year is what happens. Once the result is announced, eligibility list will be given to the admission model and the finance model. Okay, once you are eligible for the third semester or the second semester, finance model will be check your all the previous data, whether you have paid all the fees of the last year or the not. If you are not paid, they will not make you eligible to take the admission for the third semester. First you have to clear the previous fees. If you already cleared all the fees, you just go to the office, tell that I need to pay the fees. So they will make you eligible and they give an URL or the QR code to make the payment of that particular year. So you have to pay the fees. So this is how the basically what happens, the admission process will be begins. Next what happens, for the higher semester eligible UG students will be admitted to the online process, and here you are taken through the CET model now. You already paid the fees there and some fees you are paid the fee here now. So but henceforth from the second year, third year or fourth year, so you are going to have the digitalization process. So what you can send direct QR code to your parents where they can make the payment, and you send that receipt to that particular system. So you will become the eligible. Unless and until you pay the fees, will not consider you are an eligible student of that particular semester, and your data will not process to the student information management system till that you are considered that absent for the classes. Understood? Okay, because unless and until finance section give the approval that he is our student, he is paid the fees and he is eligible for take the admission for the third semester, his information will not transfer to the next module. Till I get the students of the data, I cannot assign the division, I cannot assign the roll number, I cannot assign the teacher, I cannot assign the timetable. So that system will not get replicated in the parents portal also, till I assign everything. So make sure that sufficient time will be given. So usually once the result is announced, office will be given 15 to 20 days of time to pay the fees before the start of the third semester. So almost at least 1 month time will be given to pay the fees. To keep in the mind, when you are become the eligible, you should know that I need to pay the fees, because during that time you will have the summer break, almost 1 month of summer break will be there. So you need to, during that you need to pay the fees. So next, once it make the finance model eligibility, So this is what I said, the SIMS model, student information management system, that is the SIMS. Who are actively involved in that, who are going to be fill the information is, it begins with the Dean Academics. So you already see said that calendar of events, all the calendar of events data will be now feeded into SIMS. Okay, as a teacher, I will get to know that when is my class, when I need to take the attendance, when is a minor exam, when I have to put the attendance, when I need to display the attendance to the student, when I need to display the attendance to the parents. Everything will be there according to the COE. Depending upon that, see, as a continuous work, HOD, department coordinator, staff will do all these works. Whatever data they will put it, same data will get replicated in your parents portal. So where you can see everything. What is the COA of that semester, at what time you have the class, everything. We'll just give them an example, you can see that. So next. Fine. Okay. See, one is the most important, because as I said that is entirely the digitalized process. Henceforth, you have to do the registration. There are the two kinds of the registrations. One we basically called as a regular registration. Another one we basically called as a backlog registration. What are the two registrations? Regular registration and the backlog registrations. Okay. Assume that you are now first sem. In the first sem, obviously there will be no backlogs. Correct? So whatever the courses are there, those all are considered as in a regular courses. Fine. For doing that registration, we already said that today registration is started. So once you go to the class, we'll give one online link that is shared by your class teacher and your first year coordinator, and they will guide you. So what you have to do, they will tell that this semester, this student, this branch of the student are going to be learned these and many number of the courses that you need to select. So that you will get to understand that this particular semester, which all the courses I am going to be learning and how many credits I am going to be earned. Fine, that is also online process. So once you done everything, that information comes to us, then remaining process will take care. That is the one in the first semester. Assume that first semester regular registration is done, exam is done, everything, result is announced. After that, so you have then a backlog. So let us consider you have the two backlogs. Correct? Once you have the two backlogs, but you are still eligible. So eligibility comes only year wise, not semester wise. Fine. You may be having the backlog of the first semester, all the courses, but you are eligible to take the classes for the second semester. But when you go to the next year, okay, during that you should not have the more than 18 credits of the backlogs. If you have more than 18 credits of the backlogs, that will be considered as a year back student. Okay, so what example I am going to be give here in the first semester. So you have the two backlogs. Fine. So after that you will be having the result is announced, everything. We'll have the break of 10 days. After that immediately second semester will begins. The process will be remain same. Once again you are going to be register for the regular courses through the online. Okay, after 10 or 15 days we will open the backlog registrations. Okay, whichever backlog you have, you can apply, but the condition is applied here. You should remember. What is the condition? If you have the backlog of the first semester, you cannot apply in the second semester. Okay? If you have the backlog of the first semester, you cannot apply for the second semester. Assume that you are in third semester. Fine? You have the backlog of the first semester. Now you can apply for the first semester. Clear? Because current semester which are running, for those only you can apply for the backlog. courses. That we call the system odd to odd, even to even, which means that if an odd semester running for this academic year, you can apply only for the odd semester backlog courses. Odd semester backlog courses subjected to condition you should have the eligibility. If you have any means you are not taken the minimum marks to get the ESA exam. So such kind of the subject you have to directly take the summer. If you have the grade called as an F or the X, such kind of the grade courses you can take for the odd to odd, even to even backlog registration. Fine. Another condition is that usually we'll be having an average of 22 credits for each semester. If I have the another 2 credits or another 2 courses of 3 credits, that is a 6. So that is become 28 credits. 28 credits is the cap. More than 28 credits you cannot apply. I hope it is clear. Fine. Regular credits plus then your backlog credits. When I add it, it should not be crossed 28 credits. This is for the regular student. I am not talking about the year back students. Clear? So first sum is over, second sum is over. Okay, result is announced, everything. Next we'll open the another kind of a system, that is a summer semester. Fine. Remember that in the summer semester, once again we'll open a register. Fine. Automatically show all the courses, whichever backlog. Summer semester, you can apply how many backlogs you have of any grade. F grade, X grade, I grade, W grade, whatever grade you have, you can apply. But once again, there is a condition is there. Okay. Regular students can also apply. Year back students can be also apply. The condition is say that total credit should not be crossed 28. Okay. And the any grades should not cross 18. Such a way you need to apply for the courses. This is all available. That is all taken care by the software. But you should know which are the courses I need to apply for the summer semester. Remember that in the summer semester, you can apply for the n number of the courses should not be crossed 28. There is no rule of odd or even. It may be odd subject, odd semester courses, or it may be the even semester courses. But when you are in the regular courses, you need to see only odd to odd, even to even. That's it. Okay. So this is how exactly a backlog registration will be taken care. Fine. Fine. So I request all the students can note down this. Students dot, you can open in your mobile also. Students dot KLE, in the any of the search engine you can open. Students dot KLESCET. Then copy. Yes. Students dot KLESCET dot continue dot in. Straight back. Either element fix okay. Either sir. Okay. So this is a parents portal bar students portal. Anybody can see. Fine. So you can see here. So first when you open, it will show that even term 2025 or term 2024. It means that so in odd term 2024 data will be there, odd 24, even term data will be there in the even 25. So whichever data you want, that you need click. Fine. So for example, let us consider even 224, you are in the second semester, you want to download the marks card. So you need to go for the even 224, log in, and you can download the marks card of the second semester, or the whatever semester you want, you can download the marks cards. So right now, if I click here, you can click to, okay, fine. If you want to, fine. So for the current batch, so this academic year, students, students dot KLESCET dot CONTINEO continue dot in, okay, forward slash, forward slash I'll just show you. Student, don't worry sir, we'll share this link in the group also. Okay, each and every will show, because now it is not activated for this particular batch. It is not activated because once the admission is over, so once the finance section is approved all the data, so within 10 to 15 days, so by the end of this month, it will be activated. But we'll take an example. So what you or what you can see, we'll take this. ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಡ್ರ, ಹಂಗೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಪ್ರೊಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮೋದ ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಅಂತ. Fine. So once you log in, so it will ask the username. Username will be default of student SRN, your ward SRN, okay, and password will be the date of birth of your ward, and you have to put the captcha, then you say login. Okay, once you say the login, so it will show the first data of your particular student. See, now we can say event term 2020 is summative. As you know that in the particular semester 2 times we will take the feedback of the staff. So that link will be available here with the course code, course name and the teacher name. So once it is enabled, we will inform you that. So during that time you have to log in into this system and you need to give the feedback. There is set of the questions will be there and you need to give the feedback. But remember that who is given the feedback, you will not get to know anyone. Okay, but it has to be mandatory to give the 2 feedbacks. One we called as a formative feedback, another one we call as summative feedback. That is taken, one is before the ISA 1, after the ISA 2. Okay, so that is how it is available thing. Next I request to click on the home. So once you click on the home, can you see this is the entire performance of your ward that particular semester. Okay, so it is generally given in the different colors. You can see that See a semicircle, you can see there are different colors with a different percentage of the marks. See for example, if I click any one of the percentage, so it will show the course code. Okay, the course code, what is his attendance? Attendance is 7% for that particular course code. Okay, what is that course? Here is the, also is there. See, you can see here bar chart. CIE says that the marks, how many marks he obtained in that particular courses. If you scroll down, okay, you can you see there is a course code, course name. I request to click on the attendance. So once you click on the attendance, it will show the date, it will timing that particular course on that particular date, at what time the classes was there, whether you are present or absent. How many absent are there? That is there in the left side. You can see these number of the days, these number of the timing you were absent. This is available after the 1 or 2 weeks. It is available for all the parents and the students portal. So I request to come back. See next, kindly click on the, home. So click on the CIE. Scroll down. Click on the CIE. Any of the CIE. Okay, come down. See, this is how CIE means that your internal marks. That particular semester, how many internal marks are splitted, like ISA 1, ISA, for the ISA 1, so in one semester you may be having the ISA 1, ISA 2, assignment, project, or the online test, okay, or the quiz or something. They will divide all the marks. So how many marks you scored each wise? See here it is the ISA 1. See this is how many marks are scored. This is ISA 2, exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, exercise 4, and finally you will get the final marks. So as and when that particular exercise is over, it is a responsibility of the staff. They will put the marks, so that usually after the completion of one exercise or the one ISA, after the 9th day they will update. So we are given the deadline. So after the 9th day of the end of the exam, so they will get to update in the software, that will get reflected in the things. And also at the end of the month we will send the message also. So these are the marks you have scored and these are the attendance, and regularly after 6 o'clock we will get the message. Okay, this process will be begin in the after the another 2 weeks. So once you will get the data, once you will verify all the data, because KCET has to approve once again your all the data, because sometimes it so happens that the fake data is came from the any other sources and they taken the admission. So once they give the approval from KCET, comment and everything, so we'll transfer all the data to our system. So then we'll start sending the message daily after 6 o'clock. You will receive the status of your ward, how many classes they attended. Okay, so I request to click on the petroship. Next. Okay, this is a mentoring. As already Dean Academics says that for the 20 student there will be one mentor. Okay, regularly they will schedule the meeting. They will ask the academic, non-academic, any other things with an individually, face to face, one to one. They will have the meetings. So what the meeting they are done, they will record it here. They will get recorded here. This can be only seen by the parents. Sometimes we given the features also. There are some issues are there which we should not be disclosed regarding that student. That is left to the staff, whether it has to be disclosed or the not, or you're personally going to be informed that mentee parents or the not. That is a disclosure. Okay, that is decided by the staff. If it is general comments, they will put it. They will put it like this: what kind of an issue they faced or what they wanted from the institute or the class or the teacher, everything they will get recorded here. So next. So events. So as already said, calendar of events, it is available here. When the class will be start, when the end will be there, when is the minor 1, minor 2, 95% we follow the calendar of events. Unless and until there will be unfortunate holidays or continuous holidays or something, during that time only calendar of events will get changed. So next one is the exam history. Okay. So I request to write the same SRN. So you have to write your the ward SRN here. You will get the all the exam histories. See, to get the degree, he has to earn 145 credits because he is from the diploma. If you are from the PUC students, you will be having the average of 176. So diploma student, it is around 145. So he has to earn the credits to be earned is 31. So remaining credit earned 31 and his CGPA 8.78. All the marks cards are the available here. You can take the printout also. It is available for your bank purpose, any other purpose. All ticket, provisional marks card will be available, and the original marks card will be given year wise. It is not almost summer wise, because after the summer how many paper you get clear and everything. So year wise usually we will give the original hard copy of the marks card. So that will get covered by the exam section once again. Next. So backlog registration. So once you click the backlog registration, so once we'll open how many backlogs you have, everything will be get appear here. For each backlog course, that is a 500 rupees. For each any course, that is a 1500 rupees. Once you click how many courses I need to apply, once you click, it says that 3000 rupees you need to pay. So you have to click pay online. So it will give the QR code and everything. You have to pay it. So it will generate an acknowledgement. That acknowledgement you have to print it and give to your department. So department will take care of the further actions. That is all has to be done in the parents portal. Regular course registration will be done with a different URL that is taken care by your class teacher or your mentor, everything. But remaining thing all you have to done here only. Fine. So last one is a placement. So this is a placement. So sometimes you want to change your name, or you want to make some modification. So if you ask the placement, they will say that you update it here. So once they say submit, if you are already placed, it will say that upload a placement copy or order copy, or if you are going to for internship, everything, they say that upload it here. So you need to upload. So remaining thing will be taken care by the placement cells. So this is how the feature is given for the parents as well as then students to come under the one umbrella, so that everything will be transparency. Okay, already said that a single 1 rupee cash handling will not taken care in the campus. If your ward is asking that I need 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, you need to cross verify with your class teacher and your mentors. Very soon mentor will be announced. You take a number of their mentor, you can directly call their mentor. So this is how what happening. So you can see that. So this is what we wanted from this. So this is how this entire our system is works. Remaining everything will be taken care by us. So I request on frequent basis parents should log in and check. Fine. So what is the status of your ward? I hope you have any doubts regarding this. There are so many things are there, but these are primary things you should know at this stage. So once it comes to the earlier in the next steps, we are keep on updating you that regarding this particular things. I hope I think it is very clear. So this is totally a digitalization process. So what is your exact task you should know. That's it. Okay, immediately once you joined, after 15 days we'll open the regular registration that you have to do. That is over. So directly you are going to be write the exam. Remaining thing you have to just check the marks and everything. I hope any doubts? All the URL will be shared in the WhatsApp group. You can open. Username will be your SRN, ward SRN. Password will be date of the birth, and you have to put the captcha. Fine. And there is no secrecy of data. Okay, there is no secrecy of the data. Everything is available. I hope I am much clear with things. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for the session. Now, the facilities are available on the campus for the students. I'm pleased to introduce Mr. Nidhar Aggarwal, sir, Dean of Student Affairs at Technological University, Belagavi, Associate Professor in the Department of Biomedical Engineering. He holds Master Degree in Biomedical Engineering from MIT, Manipal, and a Bachelor's Degree in Electronics and Communication from Karnataka University, Dharwad. With over 25 years of teaching experience, sir has served in various academic roles and contributed significantly to student development, campus administration, and research. He has also served as a consultant to KLE Dr. Prabhakar Gore Hospital and has been active member of PTU's Board of Examiners and Syllabus Committee. Sir is a life member of ST and KM and has participated in numerous workshops and faculty development programs, sharing his expertise in biomedical signal and image processing. With this brief introduction, I would like to request Dr. Praveen Gorpade, sir, to present the floral welcome to Mr. Nidhar Aggarwal.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Bani, sir, to take over the session.
Good afternoon to one and all present over here. I know it's a difficult time. Pre-lunch and post-lunch sessions are difficult both for the audience and the speaker. So I won't take much time of you all. So I have immense pleasure to welcome you all to this institute, to this function, and congratulate all of you for taking this exciting 4-year journey. This has to be 4 only, right? Nothing beyond that, right? You have earned your place through hard work, determination, perseverance, and you are not just young students. You are budding engineers. In fact, what a coincidence. Engineers Day, you're starting your journey. So these 4 years will shape your career, what you will be. Mark my words, if you struggle now, you will succeed later. You will enjoy later. If you enjoy now, you will struggle later, right? So I'll not take much time. I'll rush through the slides. So coming to the academic journey, see, nothing can beat this academic journey. Everybody who has spoken till now, academics is most important. I'll be talking about other things also, extracurricular, co-curricular, but that should not be at the expense of this. Nothing will replace this. You have come here for academics, this is the most important part of your journey, right? So academics, first and foremost, your academics will be the foundation. It is like the test bed of your success. Attend your classes regularly, everybody is telling about that. Participate actively, make full use of the laboratories, resources, libraries. We have so much of resources that you can make best use of them. Engineering is just not about passing exam, right? Please try to understand. Passing exams marks are just an entry point, a gate pass. Companies look for what you have, what knowledge you have, what skill set. In fact, before I became the Dean of Student Welfare, I was responsible for training. When I spoke to company person, they ask, what does your student bring to the table? What skill sets he has? Other than your marks, technical knowledge, what has he gained? So I would always suggest you to go in for certification courses, especially internships. Students should go for internships because you get to work on real world problems. And once you perform better in your internships, always job is there at your disposal, right? So you need to go in for certifications and solve problems creatively and apply knowledge to real life challenges. Because already has been said, we have got one subject called as DTSI, Design Thinking for Social Innovation, wherein you will go out and try to solve real world problems. Whatever you do, any project that you take, see to that how it helps the society, what difference it makes to the society, right? So you have to take real life challenges, maintain academic integrity. Remember, shortcuts may help you in the moment, but they will never build true capability. Never ever take any shortcut methods. Beyond the classroom, life is much more than lectures and assignments. Basically, we want you to have a holistic development. With academics, we want you to develop your other skill set also. They say, the school days, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? Like that, you should find numerous opportunities to clubs. Clubs will be, discussion on clubs will be taken up later. We have a lot of clubs wherein you can showcase your talent. We have various societies, cultural fests and technical events. Participate, experiment and discover your hidden talents. Leadership, teamwork and communication skills are as important as your technical skills. You are very brilliant in technically, but if you are not able to put forth your idea, normally when companies come for placement, there is something called as group discussion. If you are not, one topic will be given, you have to talk on that. Maybe in school days you must have had a debate competition. One speaks for and one speaks against. Unless until you are able to articulate your point, it's of no use. So communication is very, very important, especially students who come from vernacular backgrounds or rural backgrounds. You have to sharpen your skills. We have got programs wherein we will be training you all in that particular aspect. Conduct and discipline. As future professionals, as our principal has already told, this is a professional course. This is a professional course, and all of you have to behave like professionals. Once you graduate from these portals, you are a professional. Professional because it leads to a profession. It's called as a professional course. It is going to lead you to a profession, a job, right? So, as future professionals, your conduct and discipline will define it, because when you go outside, you carry the tag of KLE. You behave properly in the company, you get a good name. You don't behave, we get good calls from the companies. So, conduct is very important both inside and outside the campus. Respect your teachers, staff, peers. Our institute follows a strict policy of zero ragging. You will not rag, you will not get ragged. I already told, if you have any problems, later I'll put up a slide. The contact persons for any issue that you have can always contact us anytime 24/7, right? Any violation, it will invite strict disciplinary action. And remember, you are here to create a safe, respectful and an inclusive environment for everyone. Hostel life, for some of those people who have come from different places, this is a totally different, unique experience it gives, right? So for many of you, this may be your first time you're staying away from your parents, your relatives. This is something different. It's a unique experience. It will teach you to be independent. It will teach you to be responsible, and you will learn how to live in a community. Treat your roommates, hostel mates with respect and understanding. Maintain cleanliness among your surroundings in the hostel if you're staying in the hostel and common areas. You have to strictly follow the hostel timings because they are there for your safety and well-being. Avoid late night disturbances, respect others' privacy and use your freedom responsibly. As sir was telling, Dean Academics, if you are not well, you cannot take the exams. So health, our ancestors are told, health is wealth. So health is equally important. So we have so many facilities, Gymkhana is there, gym is there, outdoor sports are there. Please indulge yourself in these activities so that all-round holistic development takes place. So do not ignore your health, eat well, stay active, maintain a balanced lifestyle. If you have stress or emotional difficulties, we have mentors, counselors and support system to guide you. And never hesitate to seek help. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. Career future readiness. Now everybody knows the world changes so fast, rapidly. AI and ML. You have to skill yourself, you have to reskill yourself. You have to adapt to the changing environments of the society, right? So the world is changing rapidly. To study ahead, you cannot focus only on your syllabus, right? You have to build extra skills, coding, certifications, internships and projects. Start early, right? Now only you have to decide 4 years down the line what I want to be. When you go for interviews in the companies will ask you, where do you see yourself down the line? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So now only you have to make sure what you want to be. You want to do a job, you want to go for higher studies, you want to be an entrepreneur, you decide now what you want to be. You have to have that vision, 4-year vision with you all. And then you can work accordingly. Start early, keep your vision clear, whether it's higher studies, entrepreneurship or placements. Sorry? Go back. Come on, next. Next. Okay. Do's and don'ts. Please note this properly. Attend classes and complete your work sincerely. Show respect to everyone on the campus. Explore co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Be innovative, be curious, be proactive. Take care of your health, maintain discipline, maintain harmony, cleanliness and discipline in the hostel life. Next. Sorry. Then most important, the don'ts. Do not indulge in ragging, bullying or harassment. Do not misuse the technology. You know, this technology is a necessary evil. It is a double-edged sword. So you have to use it properly, right? So do not misuse technology or social media. Do not neglect your studies for short-term distractions. Do not engage in substance abuse or irresponsible behavior. And do not disturb others in the hostel. Now, little bit of our infrastructure. This is the capacity of the boys and the girls hostel. We have separate hostels for boys and the girls. 2 separate hostels for girls, 2 separate hostels for boys. Wardens are separate for boys and wardens are separate for girls. Right? We have a total junior boys hostel capacity of 144, senior boys hostel of capacity of 164. Totally, we accommodate 312 students. The boys hostel is on the campus itself. Regarding girls, we have Sharda Hostel, Saraswati, Block A, Block B, totally accommodating around 550 students on the campus. It is just beside the road. Some of the facilities in the campus, as already mentioned, each of the students will get KLE health card. For any of your problems, you can visit our KLE hospital. We also have a wellness center over here. There is an ambulance over there. If any issues which cannot be treated here, they'll shift you to the main hospital. Sorry. We have bus facility, around 8 buses already has been mentioned. We pick up students from each and every nook and corner of the city, right from Samra to Khanapur. We have Wi-Fi enabled campus. We do have skill development center, learning factory, Texas Instrument Lab in ENC, CITI, Center for Technological Innovation and Entrepreneurship. If somebody wants to become an entrepreneur, he comes from a family background, business background, you want to do something, you have an idea, you can come and pitch. There are people who will fund you all, right? We have the CITI over here. We have an Idea Lab sponsored by AICT, New Delhi, and also we have the NSS. Next. So we have security on the campus, main gate 4, boys 4, girls 4 and so on, totally around 22. Next. So these are some of the pictures. Pictures speak louder than words. So you can just have a glimpse of the facilities. We have the senior boys, junior boys, mess. These are some of the facilities for the girls. We have separate gym for girls in the gym. We do not have common gym for boys and girls. Boys gym is in the Gymkhana, girls gym is in the ladies hostel. We have girls study zone. This is the canteen and cafeteria. Some of the indoor games. We have a wooden badminton floor, table tennis, yoga session, chess, carom, gymnasium. I request you all to make the best use of it. Early morning you can come 6 to 8 and evening again 4 or 5 to 6 to 7 you can utilize the facilities. Outdoor games, this is a playground, kabaddi, volleyball, basketball, and this is the new infrastructure that been proposed. The one existing building will be demolished and will be having a new food court. The left one is the new food court. This is a replica of what we have in our Hubli campus. That will be work will be starting, and that is the new main building that is proposed in this particular garden. So these are the new infrastructure plans. Next. Again, no ragging. Say yes to a joyful campus. Neither will you be ragged nor will you rag anybody. So this is the list. Grievance and ragging review committee. We have principal sir, myself, dean academics sir, dean R&D, all the HODs. There's phone numbers. These will be shared. Respective departments, if you have any problems, you can contact your HOD. Each staff will be a mentor for around 20 to 25 students. The phone numbers will be shared. Any grievance, academic, non-academic, feel free to contact. Don't hesitate. These are the details of the wardens. Boys hostel warden, we have Satish Hoshmani sir and Kiran sir. Likewise, ladies hostel, we have Sneha madam and Veena madam. The contact numbers. These are the supervisors who will assist you with the day-to-day maintenance work that are required in the hostel. And these are the clubs for you all to exhibit your talent. We don't know who is good at what. So we will be giving you a platform. We will be conducting events. so that you showcase your talent and come to know who is good at what. So we have cultural club, HR club, literary and media, fine arts, CDC, sports, women. You do also have hostel council and academic council. These are department association. Each department will be having its own secretary, 2 cultural secretaries, 2 sports secretaries, and also class representative for each of the divisions. Mentoring, as I mentioned, we have a very strong mentoring system. Each staff is allotted around 20 to 25 students who can contact them for any of their grievances. Finally, these 4 years are an opportunity of a lifetime. They will test you, they will challenge you, and they will transform you. Make the most of every class, every event, and every friendship. Work hard, but also enjoy the journey. Life is a journey, you need to enjoy that. Respect others, stay disciplined, and above all, remain curious. Remember, you are the future engineers who will build the bridges literally and figuratively. Let's work together to make these years memorable, meaningful, inspiring. And I once again welcome you and wish you all a rewarding journey that is ahead of you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to all speakers and the participants for making today.